Hello. So, weird thing. Last Sunday night I threw up. It was either Sunday night or Monday night, but I think it was Sunday night. And tonight I threw up. I do not know what the deal is, so I am not seasoning out my ground beef. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I'm tossing in some cabbage. I'm getting stuff together. Last week, probably about probably about an hour after I did it, felt just fine. It was probably about 7-8 minutes, well, maybe 10 minutes ago. So hopefully it'll clear up like it did last week. I'm not eating any different. I'm not doing anything any different. I have no idea. So whatever it was last week, it is again this week. So anyway, so forward we go, you know. What other choice do we have in life? Can't just lie down and cry about stuff. We just got to keep on moving. So I'm putting 2 of my Egg Life wraps in a Ziploc bag along with my egg muffin. And let me put in I'll put in a big spoon. And yeah, I'll season that up tomorrow. The breakfast is already done. It just needs to be heated up. But yeah, hey, if you know the Egg Life wrap owner, tell them to put Ziplocs at the edge of their wrap package. All right, well anyway, I'll see you all in the morning. Hopefully I feel better. Hey, if you all noticed that I've done anything different last Sunday and today, let me know, because I don't think anything's different, but let me know. Maybe it's too much seasonings, I don't know. I'm like 20 ounces of microwave coffee, and I've got my protein coffee, well, my protein powder, my coffee, and my chocolate element. That's what's in here. I'm going to stir this up. Hold it over the sink to give it a little shake. There we go. A little bit steamy. So whenever I chronometer my app that I use for logging my food, I have one called My Coffee and one called Half Coffee. The one I'm using now is Half Coffee because it is 1/2 scoop of my protein powder. I also had scanned in an Element and the Taster's Choice coffee. So I had scanned all that in when I made that. So of course there's water, so I have to log that. But anyway, so when you see chronometer and Half Coffee, that's what that is. 1/2 scoop of the Isopure protein powder. There's my weight this week. No change, so that's good. That's what we're looking for. You know, if I didn't know any better, just getting nauseated and throwing up, I'd be like, man, am I pregnant? But no, that ain't the case. So why in the world would I say, hey guys, let's do a challenge, like not even 2 weeks before Thanksgiving? Well, because if there was ever to be a good time to do it, now's the time. So for the next 2 weeks, if we're logging things over the next, sorry, the alarm went off. Let me just reset them all right now. Hang on. Okay, they should be done. Anyway, right now, to challenge ourselves to chart, boy, I do sound like a nurse, don't I? To log everything, then it's making us more conscious of what we're putting in our mouths. Not that we're controlling what We're not trying to control and count. We're just trying to focus and make sure that we keep track of everything. It's not about losing weight. It's not about eating low carb. It's not about eating low fat, high fat. It's not about any of that. It's about just tracking. Like I said, so then when Thanksgiving gets here, we get 1 day. 1 day to not track. Thanksgiving isn't a season. Christmas is a season, but we get with our family and friends 1 day to eat. Some of y'all, you got 2 families you got to go to. But the point is, it's the day of the meal is the holiday. It's not all the days leading up. It's not all the days afterwards. It's that 1 day. So, right now, starting today, if you haven't started already, log everything. Download an app. You can choose whatever app you want. I'm sure there's tons of apps out there. I use the free version of Cronometer. I've also used to use MyFitnessPal until I found out that you can, for somebody who wants to do keto, until I found out that Cronometer, I can control whether or not the fiber in vegetables counts as total carbs or not. And so I turn that part off. So that way, I don't have to do the math and all that stuff. Everything else is total carbs. But when it comes to vegetables, I do net carbs. And so that's what that app allows me to do. So anyway, you choose whatever app is going to help you reach your goals. By the way, I swear, it is so weird. I got nauseated, threw up. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine today. So no clue what the deal is. But anyway, so you choose what app works for your goals and just log. Don't stress about nothing. Don't do nothing. Just log your meals. Be kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself for 2 weeks. Then the day after Thanksgiving, that's when, well, no, not the day after. Maybe we better log for another couple weeks. But no, the point of logging isn't about the scale. The point of logging is about your numbers and what you want them to be. So, So for 2 weeks, we're going to log everything. Except again for Thanksgiving Day. Because I'm going out to eat with my mama. And you can't log that. So, because you never know about sizes and portions and what they, what they cook it in and stuff like that. So, So, get you an app, whatever app you got, whatever app you want. Get it downloaded. And let's get to tracking this next 2 weeks. And then, afterwards, we look at numbers and see what we think. But, because we got to get a new focus. If the scale isn't the focus, and if you're on the fence, about starting, if you're not sure you want to start, if you're lollygagging and, well, maybe I do, maybe I don't really know. I know I should, I know I don't want to, blah, blah, blah. Well, then, that's okay. Then all you gotta do is log. Just log your stuff. Just log. That's what's important. Log it and don't judge yourself for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, then you get to judge yourself. Oh, Got a little wild there. All right. So yeah, go to your app right now and put in everything you're eating. All 2 weeks. That's our challenge. Hello, it's 7:40 and I'm hungry. Obviously, I lost my supper last night. One of the cool things about working where I work is I work with a doctor, and he had his own practice for 30 something years. So I was telling him about throwing up last night, and he said I should have my gallbladder scanned. So of course he can't order that, so I have to talk to my own doctor. But he said a lot of people, whenever they have a large amount of weight loss, they have gallbladder issues. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it's breakfast and I'm hungry, so I took my egg muffin, cut it in half. I've got it in the egg life wrap. I did some math to see, and it looks like calories are the same when you, like, because I was like, okay, 2 eggs versus 3 eggs, 2 eggs in a wrap versus 3 eggs. So the calories are the same. There's one more carb if I swap to 3 whole eggs. There's one more carb, and I think there's more protein in the wraps. So I don't know. I'm just for ease, it'd be easier just to bring it and eat it like this. So I mean, the egg life wraps are fun, but since for this method, if I use muffins, it would be easier just to bring the muffin and no wrap. So we'll see, like, what I do going forward. But yeah, so that's what I know. And so I may have gallbladder issues, but for now, I'm going to keep eating. Hello, it's lunchtime. After you get sick, you're a little nervous about eating. At least I am. But I think I might have told you this, but the doctor I work with said I should probably talk to my doctor about my gallbladder, so I'll do it. Anyway, so on the ground beef, I did not put anything on it last night. I'm going to put some salt on it, just some plain salt, nothing too extravagant. I don't, like I said, I don't want to eat anything. Oh, this has mushrooms in it. I can't tell. Sometimes whenever I pull this out, I can't tell if something's down inside of it just because it's hard, because it's all mixed up. So let's see if that's enough. That's gonna be good. Also, I have some cabbage. Since it's made up, I don't want it to go to waste. So it's 160 grams. Let's taste it. Don't forget, log every day until Thanksgiving, and then log again the day after Thanksgiving. That way we're just knowing what we ate before and knowing what we ate after. We can do this. Hello, it's supper time. And I've got my 73% ground beef, 8 ounces. And I'm still not all 100%, so I'm going to just use some Paladine Silly Salt. I'm going to use some of this. I'm also going to use some of the umami. And I've got some mashed turnips in the microwave. Let's see how this tastes. Don't forget, log everything, you guys. 2 weeks, we can do this. Log, log, log. Every bite. Yep. Oh, hang on, the dog. Okay, he stopped. Nope, he didn't. Hang on. Okay, so let's see what kind of flavorings. I don't remember what kind of flavorings I put in here. Let's see. So I think You know, I've had the jicama and I've had the turnips. I like mashed turnips better than mashed jicama. Jicama, I like in its, like, I like it whenever I've done it, like, on a cookie sheet with some seasonings on it, the herb seasoning. I like it that way, and I like it pan fried. But as far as mashed potatoes and that texture and that feel for mashed potatoes, I like the turnips better. So that's just what I want to let you know. I think the turnips are more mashed potato-like than the jicama. So that's what I'm having tonight. Mashed turnips and my ground beef with some silly salt and umami. And there you go. I'll see you later. There you go. And that's my macros. I guess I'm good around 18 to 1900 calories per day.